And go. Oh my god. We're just gonna sit in silence then.
What episode are we on?
24.
24? Huh. Do I need to intro it?
Yes, go.
I don't wanna.
I'm not even laughing. You need to intro. You can hurry up. You don't have all night.
I don't want to intro it.
Jeff, would you like to take this away from me?
What?
It's perfect. Wow. How long is this going on? Do you think we hit a minute?
We are.
We're good then. Alright, episode 24, 3 stuffed guys. Matt Rudy's over there.
Intro it like that?
Yeah, Matt Rudy's over there. Blake Rudy's right here, and myself. Inside me.
Inside of you.
And then Jeff Campbell's over there.
Over here. Outside of you.
Outside.
Inside of me.
He's inside of himself.
I am all up in myself right now.
Mm-hmm.
Feels good.
Speaking of all up inside me, we had Applebee's tonight.
We did. We ate at one of the premier restaurant chains in the world. Possibly the universe. They haven't really been able to find any other restaurants in the universe that we're aware of, so right now I would have to say that they're the best restaurant in the universe.
Oh yeah. I'm like in my head. I was imagining what it would like when you like go on Google Maps now and you type in Applebee's.
Mm-hmm.
There's one right next to you wherever you are. There's
Right.
one right there. But like, how cool is that going to be when we got like Google Maps like with the universe?
Right.
So when we're traveling between planets, you can find like Applebee like pit stops to get to.
It'd still be Google Maps, right? But
Right.
Instead of Google Earth, it'd be Google Space.
Or just Google Universe.
Well, I don't know if it'd be the whole universe. Would it?
So it's just the whole space.
Yeah, it's just the whole space.
It's all of space, but
All
not
of space,
the
but
universe.
not the whole universe.
Okay, I get it. Now, do you think the Applebee's would just be floating?
I think it would have to.
Well, there's no gravity, so it's not like it would drift anywhere, right? It would just stay.
Right, it would just sit there unless something came along to actually push it somewhere. And all it would take is a little tiny pebble.
Just a little tiny TGI Fridays to come by and push it.
And then Google Maps would constantly have to re-update where it is.
You see Google Maps van driving in space? Whee! Doing street view.
I like how it's still a van.
What else would it be, dude? Fuck, the future's not going to be that advanced.
That's true. We'll be flying, but it'll still be in the same piece of shit cars.
Yeah, it'll be like an 87 fucking Dodge something on the vans.
Well, probably somebody would do that.
Yeah.
When we have our
Classic.
own personal, interstellar cruisers.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
See, the viewers that are watching this on their webcams at home
Mm-hmm.
will be able to, just like we can watch them, they can watch us
True.
make air quotes around every word and every sentence.
Through the use of Google Spy Cam, we can
Exactly.
check out what they're doing.
Yeah.
You can see them beating off right now.
Yeah, everybody's wearing their Google Glass, so
Yeah. That thing's pretty cool.
it is pretty cool.
I'm excited.
I think it... Matt, Jesus
You're
Christ, you're so fucking jaded and cynical.
You're such a conservative
about everything.
liberal.
You're such a fucking liberal hippie douchebag.
No, conservative liberal,
Oh, yeah, that's right, sorry.
hippie communist, Wall Street money hungry, government opposing.
No, Wall Street money hungry welfare.
Fucking Liberal commie bastard.
Little commie bastard. Yeah. I think that's the gist of it. It sums him up pretty well.
They're glasses, but they're not glasses. You can put you don't understand. You put it on your eyeball. You put it inside your eyeball, and it takes pictures and videos of things.
I know.
And you say, okay, glass, like, what am I looking at? And then it brings up a thing of, like, a jellyfish.
Mm-hmm.
You're not looking
at a jellyfish. That's just the default.
Yeah,
when he doesn't know what it is, default jellyfish.
It should.
That would be awesome.
Just have, like, that little trailer for the Google glasses, or like that teaser.
Yeah.
It's just like so retarded because like all the people are doing like all these like fucking like crazy things, when in reality like most people are probably just gonna like go to the fucking park or sit in the house all day and be like, ooh.
Yeah.
And like they're gonna be like, watch me play this video game that I recorded for you and post it on YouTube.
Well, yeah.
With my
But I don't understand what you're complaining about.
What you're complaining about.
That means that nothing changes. There's just a cooler way of getting
a cooler, easier way of doing it.
Yeah. I
can't wait for the new round of snuff films that come out.
Dude, those are gonna be so realistic.
Those are gonna be so fucking realistic. So realistic.
Oh yeah, they are.
That's gonna be awesome.
Talk about first person porn.
Exactly.
Dude, POV porn.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
That market is going to explode. What the fuck, you idiot? He ran his head into my shoe. He walked away like it's my fault.
Yeah, well.
Fuck you,
Shouldn't put your shoe there.
Stupid shit.
Right.
I think it looks cool.
Yeah, I think it's it's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Did they know the price point yet?
$1,500.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, $1,500, not available to the public unless you're chosen by Google. In which case you still need to pay $1,500. And you have to appear in person by paying for all the travel expenses yourself.
Stupid.
You have to appear in person in either San Francisco or...
So when are they actually going to be like available to the public?
Who knows, probably never.
So why the fuck are they even like showing us?
Because they're proud.
Because they're...
Matt, they showed the PS4 and that thing ain't coming out.
We didn't even see what it fucking looks like!
Right?
So, yeah, in other words, they didn't actually show anything.
Yeah, at least Google Glass has actually shown you what the glasses look like.
Yeah.
So...
I'm not too upset about that, though.
What, the PS4 thing?
Yeah, like
I'm upset because they still didn't answer the number one question that a lot of people want to know.
Oh,
and
the whole...
if it's going to be digital content or if it has a disc drive, which I can't
say. It has a disc drive.
It has a
Blu-ray.
It has a Blu-ray drive.
They've already said the games are going to be on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
That's true. I did read the advanced specs for it.
They're doing it.
Like, your whole thing is with the used games, which I don't think they're going to do.
No, they announced... Well, the president of Sony Japan came out and said that, they were not going to have proprietary software on there that prohibited you from using used games, and that you would be able to play used games on the PlayStation 4.
Yeah, just not PS3 or PS2.
Right, it's not backwards compatible or anything like that shit.
I think it's backwards compatible with PlayStation 3 games.
No, it's not.
Is it not really?
No. It's backwards compatible through their streaming of those games.
So if you have the disc, you insert the disc and it just like reads it and then you stream it?
They never said anything on that.
We don't know.
We don't know how that works yet.
Oh man,
that's shitty.
Oh, well, I'll just get my PS3.
I don't understand
like it's so slim and small like now.
It's like still pretty fucking huge. It's not PS2 slim.
I know, but I mean it's as small as it's probably going to get like for like that kind of console.
We'll see how small this PS4 is.
We don't know because we didn't see what the PS4 fucking looks like.
Probably looks like the Wii.
For all we know, it's as big as a coffee table.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why they hid it.
Exactly.
No, because where the fuck would they hide it?
I read an article that was saying that not even Sony knows what it looks like. I'm like, they haven't fucking built it yet?
No, they haven't.
This is all speculative stuff that we're doing here.
Yeah, we got the controller and the little camera thing. We just don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, we built those.
Yeah,
we're still working out how we're gonna build the other one.
And he's like, "Oh, we're running this on the system itself." You're like, "Okay, well then just show it to me."
Yeah,
well, no, we don't know what it looks like yet.
Yeah, because it's a dev kit probably, and it's like fucking huge and has.
No, I think it's under a curtain, and I think a magician comes around and swoops it away.
But like, the only reason I'm not upset that they didn't show the console was because they focused more on like the games, which actually like matter more.
Yeah, I'm not
And I'm
upset
like,
that
good.
they didn't show it. I just feel like it was
good.
idiotic to not be able
I
to
guess,
show it.
but then they wouldn't have anything at E3 to like really show you like know everything.
They can
You'd
show
be
us
like,
games.
oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they can
They
actually
can
show
show
us
something
like,
better graphics.
yeah,
than
something that
stupid
actually
Knack
has like motion and shit in it.
All they showed us was Agni's philosophy, which we already saw.
Yeah, I already saw that.
They showed us Killzone, which no one cares about. And if you say you care about it, you're fucking lying because no one likes Killzone. The game sucks shit.
I'll say this: the only reason I care about Killzone is because they actually showed off like what the new console is like capable of.
What it's barely capable of.
What do you mean barely capable of?
Because we were talking about before, like the launch titles for like any system are never.
Yeah, they can never fully utilize.
I know
they're never
that.
going to reflect what the PS4 is capable of, especially considering that the system memory itself has never been used before ever.
But that's
So
what I'm
it's
saying. Like, it looks that good as a launch title.
Sure.
So I'm like, okay. I'm like, at least like there's a clear difference between
I think
PlayStation 3
the Capcom
and
game looked
PlayStation
better.
4. Which one? Oh, the
Beatdown?
Isn't that like
The dragon one?
Yeah, that one looks fucking.
That one looked good, but we don't know if it's actual gameplay footage. They had like a little user interface every like few seconds, but I don't know if that was.
I think it might be.
It could be. It just looks like a high-end PC.
I remember they had some gameplay of that game because I remember they were walking through that little like cave and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they showed like
gameplay.
user interface, but it was just a video.
Yeah, but I think a lot of those were like running on real time.
I don't know. And then all the Gaikai stuff, like it sounds nice, but who knows? Who knows if that shit's even gonna be possible?
What?
All the stuff they're talking about, being able to like take over your friend's PS3 and
I don't know what they're saying.
talk about streaming like 5 games at once. Like just ridiculous
They're
shit.
saying you could actually play the game while it's downloading.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
that's fucking awesome. If they can actually make that work, that's fucking awesome.
I don't see it happening.
Because if they can do that, and like Microsoft can't,
Then no one's gonna care.
no, I think a lot of people care because the online is like where people
Yeah, but
they kind of like
I think Microsoft's gonna do that too.
they probably will, but unless like Sony like fucking like copyright that like patent like with that idea. I'll laugh if fucking Destiny's on PlayStation 4.
It is.
It is.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, they announced
Yeah, but I mean, they announced that Bungie was going to be a cross-platform now.
Yeah.
I know, but it's just funny because people on like YouTube were like, I swear to God, if Destiny's on fucking PlayStation 4, I'm gonna be pissed.
I'm going to kill myself.
I'm like, guess
Good.
what, bitch?
Do it.
Do it. As long as the online's free, I'm happy.
Mm-hmm. I think if they did the same thing that they did with PS3, like you have your PlayStation Plus membership,
Mm-hmm.
if you want to pay for that, then fine, but anything else, like everything else should be free.
It's just overkill. Microsoft's the only system that does that.
And it's like why? I'm like, just create like good content and let people use their money to pay for that. Like, you'll make up your money. Make it back.
Yeah, but they don't want to make it back. They want to make a lot.
Yeah, Bill Gates doesn't have enough money yet.
No, he doesn't.
Who's the new dude? Bill? No, it's not Bill. What's the new guy's name? New CEO?
I don't remember.
Yeah, right.
No one really cares.
Exactly. Who gives a fuck?
I think the next PlayStation is going to be really successful. We'll see.
We'll see.
Choking on
Now
the
that they're
words.
not using that fucking like
Cell processor?
mhm. I think that made it really difficult for people to develop it. So now you got like the whole like fucking PC community, or developers at least like back in the system.
Yeah, The
And you
Witcher.
got-
The Witcher 3 is coming out on PS4.
Witcher 3, Diablo 3. And then you got like Gabe Newell from Steam who's like, hell yeah, like we're behind this. I'm like, dude, if they brought a Steam app onto the PlayStation 4, well, I don't know, that'd probably bankrupt. You'd be having like holiday deals every fucking week.
Well, they could have like Steam, like
Steam integration,
yeah,
which would be like really cool.
which
like,
they already kind of like did with the
with like
Portal 2.
Portal and stuff. I mean, if they put like the new Half-Life on PlayStation 4, That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
See, what I think they need to do, like, they need to do a Steam integration, so then you, like, if you have a game on PlayStation 4, you can cross-play, like, multiplayer with PC gamers as well.
Yeah, if they could do that,
that'd be fucking awesome.
that would be a huge...
Like, with Steam people, because,
Yeah.
like, everybody has Steam. Like,
Yeah.
if you're a PC gamer and you don't have Steam, like, I don't know, like where the why? I'm like, are you telling me you actually go to a fucking retail store and pick up PC games? Like a dumbass?
Probably.
Can you actually find PC games anymore?
Yeah, they still sell some.
They still sell them, like, but I don't understand why.
Like,
because
every time I go in the game store or Best Buy or anything, the section just gets a little smaller every single time.
Yeah.
well, like, yeah, it's like you can't resell a PC game anywhere, like besides maybe Amazon.
Yeah, you can get some on Amazon. That'd be the only reason I would buy them.
But like even then, there's like some games you can't because like once you create the account, like MMOs and stuff like that. Once you create the account, like that's it. Like you're done.
Right.
Or if you register the product after.
I mean, it's just like not even like. I don't know. Like I wait a year and wait for it to go on sale on Steam for like $5, and it's just like I didn't really waste any money.
Right.
You waited. You wasted your time.
So.
You could have jumped in at the beginning.
Yeah, look, Matt, your opportunity cost here.
Yeah. But that only apply to MMOs.
Sure.
Because it's like you want to jump in at the beginning so that you can be grinding with all the characters or all the other.
Which I really do. Did you get the? There's a Final Fantasy 14 benchmark.
Yeah, I already did it.
What did you score?
I scored a very high, like
on what?
6,000 on maximum.
On max on everything.
Yeah.
I scored very high. I'm like some of them were like high, and then I think I had like some of the shadow stuff on like medium.
No, so like I did. Okay, so when I did on 1080 max, 1080, I got like a 4,500, 4,600, something like that, which is I think still very high or high, one of those.
Yeah.
And I set down to 720, then it shot up to 6,000.
Yeah.
And then Takara's computer on 720 got like 7,400 something on maximum, so her computer can run it. But yeah, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it's like the graphics card just needs to be like a beast of a fucking beast to play that game or what.
Yeah, it's mainly the video card.
Jesus Christ, man, that game has always been like I don't know. Even before I couldn't even run it on like fucking medium.
Which video card do you have?
6870.
Okay.
But I mean, like the previous version of it, like the original 14, whatever, whatever, it was like very buggy. So that was like half the problem. Because even people who had like tight and quality graphics cards couldn't run that game smoothly. Because it was just buggy as shit. And like now that it's like all redone, I guess some people are having no problem.
Yeah, like anytime I see when they like review like video cards, like I was watching that video where the guy was reviewing the GeForce 680. And like he was playing Skyrim, and it was like getting like 80 frames per second. It was like insane. It was like maxed out, and he had all the fucking mods on there too, like all the texture mods and shit like that. And then like he'll run like Metro, like was it 2033?
Yeah.
And it like it's like at 30 frames per second. I'm like, okay, so like the people that developed Metro, like the way they developed it, they didn't utilize like anything.
Yeah.
It was just
or the game's just crappy and buggy and laggy and something happens.
Probably. I mean, it looks good, but they just didn't.
I don't really like Metro because I got Metro Last Light.
Yeah.
Is that 2033? Are they all the
No,
same?
I think that's like I think that one's like a sequel, isn't it?
I got the old one.
I don't know.
I don't know, whatever. It wasn't that impressive. I got it on Steam and I was like, I just don't like I don't like PC gaming.
I do for certain things, but
I guess it doesn't matter considering we don't play fucking Call of Duty anymore. It's not like there's anybody to play online with. If you don't really care about trophies, then whatever. I rent all my games though, that's why I play them on the systems.
Yeah. I'm thinking about doing a GameFly or something.
It's worth it.
But it's just like, by the time I get home, it's like fucking like 6:30 by the time I get home, or 7. And then I have to go to bed at like 10 or 11. So it's not even like worth like popping in a game for like 2-3 hours.
Do you think if you can't play a game for like 10 hours straight, it's not worth it?
I know, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, because like, well, like if I can't play a game for like at least 5 hours straight, It takes me like an hour or so to actually get like immersed into it and like kind of like into the rhythm and shit.
Well,
I'm just saying, I don't know.
Alright.
Lord of mercy.
I don't know what to tell you.
Alright, moving on.
Okay.
Something else. What happened in the world recently? You deaths?
Well, we talked about that already in the car, but I guess I can bring it up for the people.
Because it's still hilarious.
It is funny.
In a sick, twisted way.
No, just in a general way.
In general, like, this is funny, listen.
Just in a Darwinian way. Okay, so...
It really is. It should go on the Darwin
I know, it
Awards.
should.
It
It really
really
should.
should.
She would win.
Yeah. Hands up, like, hands down and up.
For sure.
Up, down, out the windows.
Out the window, whatever.
Tumble wheeling, fucking, arms everywhere.
Alright, so... I don't remember. I saw it on... I think it was on CNN or something I saw it on, but...
Okay.
I don't remember where it was, but this woman went and bought her teenage daughter, 16-year-old girl, bought her first car. They went and bought... And it sounded in the thing, they didn't really mention for sure, but it sounded like she bought her a brand new car.
Nice.
Which makes the story even better.
So not used.
I don't think it was used. I think it was a brand new car.
Probably an Escalade.
I don't think so.
Okay.
It sounded to me like it was probably like a sedan or something. Maybe even a sports car. That's probably more likely.
Yeah.
So, 8:30 at night. They get done at the dealership. They drive back home. The girl goes out with her boyfriend. She has a curfew. I think her curfew was at 10.
Yeah.
So she was hanging out with her boyfriend, took him home, dropped him off. She was running a little late. So she decides to come, she's got to make up some time, so she's speeding around.
Trying to get home quickly. She comes up on a curve that apparently she's, driven on a bunch of the time when she had her learner's permit. She had driven on it all the time. Apparently it was really close to the house. Yeah.
And she, again, we're not entirely sure what happened. All we know is that she at some point came around the curb, jumped the curb, and because she was not wearing a seatbelt,
good,
she was ejected from the vehicle and she died on impact. 2 hours after having the car. And then it also said in there that her mother, actually, so it's like an hour and a half because she was supposed to be home by 10. She was trying to make it there.
Yeah.
Her mom, by 10:30, 2 hours later, had not heard from her, couldn't get her to answer her phone, so she went driving looking for her. And she came upon the accident site. And she knew that that's the way her daughter would have been coming. So she said she pulled over and she went running over to the scene. And she identified her daughter.
Wait, so how did she get ejected from the car? Like, did she fly out the fucking, window? Or?
I don't know, it didn't say. I'm assuming she
how
either went through the... Well, I want to say she probably hit a tree or something. Like she jumped the curb, hit a tree, and went flying through the windshield.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
It's Superman!
I mean, it's always so possible that she went sideways and, her door came open and she went flying out.
No, out of the door came open. I think she would just go straight through the window of her door.
Maybe. Who knows?
Like an airplane in a hole. Fucking pressure
just down.
Just sucks it right out.
So
I thought she had the window down or something, just somehow.
And it just fucking flew 100,000 feet in the air and came smashing
Sometimes that shit happens.
You
see those dumbasses that drive with 1 foot out the window? You're like, oh please, just flip that fucking car. I want that leg to get fucking ripped off.
Yeah. The girl's got the leg up and head on, and her leg goes flying.
Yeah.
Just want that car to cave in. Her foot goes all the way up and just rips her in half.
Probably would. Rear ends her. Rear ends her.
You get to those you see those car accidents and that fucking steering wheel just blew through somebody's fucking rib cage.
See the ones where the dudes drive this, their hands underneath the steering wheel, at the bottom of the steering wheel, and it fucking get into an accident and it blows their fingers through their dick.
Because for
it sends all their bones in their little fucking phalanges right through their ball sack and
because
That's
you know,
awesome.
for like a second, because like your like their adrenaline's probably like pumping, everything like everything like slows down. For a second, like that airbag pops out, they're like, "Oh, thank God!" And then that fucking steering wheel just goes, vroom, and like just like fucking rips through, and you're like, "Oh shit!"
I love to like the fucking paramedics arrive on the scene and the dude's dead, of course, but just a big fat boner just going, just like a big old boner with his finger blown right through the middle of his dick. Pretty fucking awesome. You know, the paramedics would be like, "John, hey, you gotta look at this guy. Get a load of this guy." Literally, he spilled his load everywhere. His fucking balls just exploded all over the goddamn. Jesus fucking. Looked like he was carrying. Looked like he was eating KFC chicken fingers on his way home. That fucking gravy just went. Spilled all over the goddamn car.
Those balls were carrying a nest of spiders. John, I think we call those silkworms.
Looked like a bird done flapped around inside his car and shat all over the place. Shit.
So, there you go.
So, good riddance.
Hey, you know, I mean,
Shit happens.
yeah. If you
One minute you're driving down the road, next minute you're in a tree.
That happens to a lot of
happens
us.
to a lot of black people.
Was she black?
God.
No.
Oh, shit.
Blake, did you not hear? New car.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Alright, what else?
God.
Nothing else. That's the best news
Took
I
that
heard.
tragedy and just turned it into like a racist like shitstorm.
Man, you gotta do something with it.
Yeah, I know.
This is comedy
Entertainment
highest
newscast.
level.
Yeah, comedy entertainment newscast.
That's exactly what you
Podcast.
do. You take a tragedy and you pile racism, sexism, and any other isms you can think of on top of it.
Jisms.
Jism for sure. And you try and make it the most offensive possible thing you can think of. Because it's only then that people can finally laugh at the tragedy
At the pain.
rather than fake like they actually care about it.
I think it'd be amazing if at the funeral for this poor girl who tragically lost her life. If at the funeral, like, all the guests just fucking Harlem shaked it, right? And that mother's just crying. They're all just like fucking woo, going crazy, humping shit.
That would be good.
They got her body at Weekend at Bernie style.
There we
Look at
go.
that.
There it is.
Fucking puppeteering
See?
and shit.
That's what you do.
That's comedy. But
Take
boom.
it way over the top.
No, they should have showed up with a casket that was a car bed. And then just buried her ass in that.
So everything happened at once. Boom. Accident. Identification of the body. Funeral. It all happens in like within a fucking 4-hour increment.
Well, at the rate this world is growing,
You gotta get things done quickly.
yeah.
Google Glass makes it possible to have funerals quickly.
You know what Google Glass does? It actually paves the way.
No, it would film the most badass
Oh, it would,
crash
for sure.
ever.
But what I'm saying is it paves the way for us to have our own Judge Dredd type people that are able to record the crime happening and then pass sentence upon the people.
Wait, you look
And
it up on
then-
Wikipedia, like, was this guy supposed to do that? No. What's his sentence? Life in prison. Could I just kill him now? Yes.
Yes.
That would be a Yahoo answer.
Yeah.
Yes. You go, okay. Judge, jury, and executioner.
Executioner. And then,
And he just kill his ass.
exactly. So,
And then you just tell him, hey, Mr. Glass told me to do it. And he just high fives him. He's like, I'm a big Shyamalan fan.
yeah, I was gonna say, we're breaking out some unbreakable shit here.
Breaking out some unbreakable shit. Yeah. That's good.
You know what they should do? They should do Google Glass ads with Mr. Glass,
Falling downstairs and shit.
but the glasses are unbreakable. I'm just saying.
I don't get it. It's too much.
No, it's not.
It's too
deep.
It's too deep.
Okay, I'll bring it back. Up.
They just didn't have Bruce Willis wearing them.
Yeah, Bruce Willis just wearing them.
Just wearing them. Who
Just
cares?
do whatever.
Just do whatever. Yeah, it's Bruce
Doesn't
Willis.
Yeah.
The fuck? He's not gonna do anything boring.
Yeah.
Motherfucker's always like exploding helicopters.
Every time
and
he
shit.
just walks down the street and shit just blows up.
The dude's a man's man.
Yeah. Speaking of,
G.I. Joe Retaliation's coming out.
it is.
What were you speaking of?
I was going to speak of Good Day to Die Hard.
Did you see
and
it?
the terrible reviews that it's getting.
But did you actually see the movie? Then don't judge it yet.
I'm not judging it. I'm just trying to relay.
You don't got Google Glass. You can't pass judgment on this yet.
No, I know, but once I get them,
I'm gonna just film that motherfucker in the
I'm just gonna bad judgment on everybody all the time.
Dude, you know Google Glass, everyone in the theater's just gonna be sitting there going, okay, Glass, go ahead and record.
Okay.
And then you'll be like, okay, Glass, go ahead and pirate this to the piratebay.org. Add Google monetization to it.
Yeah, just really bad reviews. Did you watch it?
No.
Okay.
We were debating between, because we're going to see a movie tomorrow. We were debating between that, Warm Bodies, or Dark Skies.
I would have gone with Safe Haven. That's cool.
I would have gone with Safe Haven if it weren't for...
I was just thinking because you guys are celebrating your Valentine's Day. That I would have gone with
Well, she doesn't like romance movies.
with a romantic movie.
She doesn't like romantic movies.
It doesn't matter what she likes. She's a girl, and it's Valentine's Day, and you will fuck her up the ass with a romantic movie.
That will happen.
All girls really want. So
they want anal.
Of course.
For Valentine's.
They may say no, and they may say it emphatically. They may scream it. It doesn't make it true.
But deep... yeah, deep down. Deep down it feels good. Deep down it feels real good. Like, what are we talking about? No, because I couldn't see that movie because I think Julianne Hough is like hot as shit, and I can't just sit there.
Can't sit there with a...
I know, right? Like, this asshole over here has a fucking boner while watching Safe Haven. He's like, look at this dickhead. And it's like, guys, like, hey, I'm sorry, man. I was just say I can't sit in the theater with my pants on when I know that she's on screen and I should be beating it.
Yeah, I feel the same way about Josh Duhamel.
What did I say?
Julianne Hough.
Fucking who? Oh god. Which is I think similarly why I can't see a Good Day to Die Hard. Because I will die hard.
Oh my god. Alright, so you guys are gonna go see Warm Bodies?
Probably, yeah.
I saw it. It was pretty good.
Or we might go see Dark Skies. Dark Skies, though, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
What's that one about?
Aliens.
Fuck
It's
that.
another, like, fucking fourth kind.
Oh, fuck that.
I guess the problem is that, like, I've never seen... we were talking about this today. I've never seen a good scary movie.
Really?
Yeah. Like, when I was little, like, it doesn't count, because when you're little, you're scared of everything.
Yeah, I know. I probably agree with that. There haven't been too many in my entire life that have actually...
I know, right? I'm just like...
actually disturbed me or anything.
Or even just, like, enjoyed. 'Cause a lot of them leave that feeling of, like, that was stupid afterwards.
Well, I guess. Trying to think of... I mean, there are some that I enjoy,
Yeah, there's some that are pretty good. That are, like, entertaining.
but there are very few that I actually actively like or
Yeah.
recommend to most people.
They're cheap. They're cheap scares, cheap thrills.
That's because I think it's hard for us to actually do suspension of disbelief enough for us to not know it's not all fake and bullshit.
Yeah.
And nothing ever really feels real.
Yeah, it doesn't. Like,
So there's
even
no,
that
like,
paranormal
visceral
activity
kinda-
bull crap. It's
yeah,
like...
I don't... No, that shit scares me.
And
Um,
if you had, like, some... Because, like, a lot of people go the other way. They're like, supernatural stuff scares me because... You know, it's like the unknown. And I'm like, yeah, but it's also bullshit. Like, it's all
Right.
bullshit. And it's not real. And magic's not real. And God doesn't exist. Let's move on from that.
Right.
What's really scary is a man with, like, a knife. But not like Jason or fucking
Yeah.
Michael Myers or whatever.
yeah, no.
Or Mike Myers for that.
I don't know, Mike Myers with a knife, that might be scary.
If he's doing his Shrek voice, then yes.
Isn't that his regular voice?
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like those are the movies that that are actually good, but they're not horror movies. They're like suspense movies,
Right.
like the ones where they fucking rape them and stab them to death. And you're just
Have you ever seen Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer? You should watch it. It's like that.
I've never seen a Serbian film either. I need to watch that.
You do need to watch that.
I found a copy, so I'm gonna watch it.
Watch it.
That's what we'll watch tomorrow for Valentine's.
That is a perfect date movie.
Okay, good.
That is perfect.
It's settled. On the next podcast, she broke up with me.
There's a lot of sex in them.
Oh, never mind. It might be a little too steamy for us to watch.
Probably.
I was like, hey, baby. Hey.
You would probably die hard in that one too.
You want to try what they're doing in there? He's fucking a 10-year-old boy in the asshole. Okay.
I'm game if you are.
He doesn't have to be 10 years old.
I'm flexible.
It's more of a guideline. Not really a guideline as it is. No, it would be a guideline. Not a rule.
Not really a rule, it's more of a guideline. Yeah. Yeah. Trying to think if there's anything. Well, Star Wars front. Harrison Ford said he would come back. Mark Hamill said that he's already been approached to come back. So I'm sure we'll be hearing that Carrie Fisher died in a fiery auto crash any day now because nobody wants her to come back.
Yeah. Do you think she's asking to come back? She's probably approaching them, going like, "Please, please."
I don't know, but of all of them, and Harrison Ford for a long time there did age pretty well, but he does look his age now. But Mark Hamill and Carrie Fisher both went downhill pretty fucking quickly.
Yeah.
And she went downhill the worst of all of them.
Yeah.
And it was, oh my god, like, I can't even imagine how it would work.
That's gotta be like she found the opposite of the Fountain of Youth and just fucking jumped forward in time like 100 years.
I just don't see it. I don't see it. I've been thinking about it for a while, and I just cannot figure out why they felt they had to continue this story, and why not just start a new set of stories. There's no reason they had to do it. Star Wars has a big enough fan base that they will watch anything that comes out.
And it's a big enough universe that you can literally do anything. Yeah.
Why?
You can make up anything. Oh, here's this little planet you never heard of. Alright, works with me.
I mean, George Lucas did that for the prequels. Here's this planet you've never heard of. Here's these people you've never heard of.
Yeah, here's a species of Gangnams that you never heard of. They're going to Gangnam style it all up in here.
How great would that movie have been if they actually broke into the Gangnam style?
If the Gungans broke into Gungan style?
No, if the Gungans had broke into Gangnam style.
But it would be called Gungan style.
No.
So you're saying the Gungans know of North Korea?
Yes.
Alright.
They're pretty intelligent.
North Koreans?
No, Gungans.
I was about to say, god damn, dude.
Let's not be silly here. Okay? North Koreans are dumb as shit. But they do make up 90% of our podcast listening audience. Luckily, they don't understand English, so they don't know what we're saying.
That's the one sentence they learned how to say in English. Because they're fucking Android 15 fucking leader or whatever. Is it Android 15? Which one does he look like? He looks like a little fat Android dude.
I think so.
I don't know what number he is. Mapped out.
Yeah. It's pretty bad when I can't remember fucking Dragon Ball Z.
The new Dragon Ball Z movie's coming out. They should more
I
more
know.
stuff on it.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Did they do like trailer or something?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
It's
yeah.
pretty badass.
Well, I got a story to tell about that when we get to the relationship.
Oh, we're doing that?
Yeah, I guess, right?
Yeah, well, we have
Okay.
to do it.
What's our time?
40 minutes? 40, yeah.
Okay, let's get to the relationship.
As I said, they showed new trailer and stuff, but I remember like looking at the little on the comments, like on the little page I was on. People were like, hope they don't go, like, hope they don't do some stupid Super Saiyan 4 stuff. And I was like, you're retarded. It's Dragon Ball Z, not Dragon Ball GT. Stupid shithead. I hate the world and the internet and people. I hate all people. We should all just fucking go buy new cars and die.
And then
Yeah.
people on my Facebook are like, you shouldn't judge the world in black and white because there's like things hiding in the gray. I'm like, oh, that sounds like a person that's always wrong all the fucking time.
That sounds like a liberal to me. Sounds like a fucking commie liberal douchebag.
Not everything is right and wrong. I'm like, yeah, it is. I'm like, math, right or wrong. Science, right or wrong. Whether you should kill somebody, right or wrong.
Well,
there's gray to
there's
that.
gray areas for killing people.
Because there's like, okay, self-defense. Okay,
Yeah, you're defending.
that's fine.
A woman's talking back to you, and you're defending yourself.
You're right.
You're right to smack the shit out of them by killing them.
Say, it's not my fault that I smack a bitch so hard that
That
her head fucking falls off.
death
That's
doth
not my
come.
fault. You take that up with God.
Forgive me the hand of the Lord. Forgive me the Lord's might.
For giving me thunder hands. That's what these are.
No, for giving me God hand.
No.
Because that was a PST game.
No.
Shit.
No. He gave me God cock.
No.
That was a PS3 game. You guys didn't play.
I guess we never got that one here.
Yeah,
It was a Japanese exclusive.
it's part of a porno line that they're trying to.
It was a Serbian. Did you see the rarest PSP game
Yeah.
in the world?
It was that hotel game.
It was a Hilton Hotel training game.
Fuck.
They like made it. They put it on UMDs for some reason and had PSPs, and there are people who play it.
Oh no.
I don't know why the PSP failed. When you got people like Hilton backing it up, she's pretty smart.
I wouldn't say the PSP failed, but it didn't do as good as they.
No, it failed because it got replaced by another system. Just like the PS3 is an utter failure, and so is the PS2 before it. I don't know how the world works. If it wasn't a failure, they wouldn't come out with a new one. The PS3 would just keep going on forever and ever.
I thought the PS2 was gonna go on forever for a while there.
It had a short ass lifespan.
What?
PS2
Okay.
came out in 2000 in the US.
They like just stopped making it.
Oh, I mean like from PS2 to the PS3's launch.
It was like 6 years.
Yeah, that's pretty short considering that we're on 7 already for this. And the PS1 to PS2 is only 5 years.
We're like on. Yeah, I guess we're on 7.
Yeah, we're on 7. Because it'll be the end of 2013.
But there's like a much like there's like less of a leap from like PS3 to PS4.
Yeah.
Whereas like the PS2 to like PS3 is like a huge fucking leap.
I think it's one of those things where like when you see like the PS4 stuff now, you're like you don't understand how big of a leap it actually is.
Yeah, because you're like so conditioned to like
Yeah, you're thinking
everything
just,
being like that, but then like
yeah.
but when you start playing it, because like remember from like from PS2 to from PS2 to PS3 was a pretty big fucking like jump.
It was, but like when you saw stuff like when you saw the PS3 stuff, you were like, okay, so this is like Final Fantasy like cutscenes. And then when you actually got to play it, you're like, holy fuck! And like you went back to a PS2 game, you're like, oh shit! Like
yeah, like it looks like
you know, Blu-ray to DVD.
Yeah,
That whole thing, like you go back and watch DVDs now and you're like, oh fuck, oh there's grains and things, and I can't see their like lip hair. Now you watch Blu-rays, you can see every wrinkle,
yeah,
every death stroke on Carrie Fisher's face. That's really what it is. I just imagine Death is sitting next to her, just fucking scratching her face.
Probably.
It's fucking clawing at
I
it.
seriously hope she dies before they fucking start filming this shit.
Yeah. I hope they have her in there though, like just to kill her off.
Well, I hope so too.
The
I hope
actual
that,
killer in the
I hope that she and Han are flying in, and upon their descent, something happens and they crash and die in the first, like after the pan.
They're descending and like malfunction in the spaceship, and they fucking just plummet into the Sarlacc pit, and it just like goes gulp. It makes
and it burps again.
Yeah, they go.
Yes.
And it burps up her because she's disgusting. And then she lands on one of the little teeth thingy of the Sarlacc pit and gets impaled through the vagina.
Through the vagina, of course.
And out the top of
the
her
top of her head.
And then the dudes from Starship Troopers come in. This movie's gonna be awesome.
It does sound pretty good.
Okay, so what the fuck were we talking about?
Okay, we gotta move to the relationship portion.
Oh, the PS3 stuff. Okay, yeah.
Alright, yeah, peace. Relationships.
Relationships. Okay, so.
Love Shack, Love Shanty.
Love Shanty.
See, we don't have a thing.
I'm gonna make a jingle for that. I am. Alright,
Jingle
so.
bell time, it's a show to talk about Matt's relationships. It doesn't. It's off. The rhythm's all off.
Yeah, it didn't.
It's too many syllables.
Yeah. Okay, we'll work on that.
We'll get it. We'll spit all.
Okay, Matt, so how's your love life?
Not very good.
Oh, no. Tell us about it.
You sound so interested.
I am. I'm highly interested.
I don't even know where to begin.
Start at the beginning.
My love life is complicated.
Is that what it says on Facebook?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
Still says single.
It's even more sad. Alright. Come on. What's going on?
That's my shoes.
Well, you're actually popping your toes in your shoe. I was like, God, fuck. Like, Jesus. Alright, so Brittany at the bar.
Yeah. Okay, so I think it was like 2 weeks ago. I was at the Frisco bar, and I like looked down the end of the bar, like where like all the little waitresses usually like hang out and just like fucking eat while they're not serving tables.
Right.
And like she was talking to one
Like
of
fat
the.
hoes,
I
dude.
was gonna say, do they have like just a trough set?
Yeah.
I wish. But she was talking to another girl, and I guess I forget what they were talking about, but I guess she had said to the girl, or no. Okay, so the girl said to Brittany, like I'm just saying.
Yeah, this
Okay, no. Yeah, okay. So the girl said to Brittany, like, you know, I'm just saying, and Brittany said back, I'm super saying, and then she did like, but I didn't hear that part. She told me that part, but then like from the corner of my eye, I saw her do like a kamehameha. So it's just like, what the fuck? So
Just love at first sight.
so, yeah. So I was like, what the fuck? So like, I like walked down. I'm like, did you just do a fucking kamehameha? She just kind of like looked at me. She's like,
Hold on, pause.
what?
You just walked up to this chick
Yeah.
out of nowhere and asked her if she just did a kamehameha.
Yeah. Why not?
You say that in India, man, they'll chop your fucking head off. You don't just go up to a girl and ask her if she just did a kamehameha. That's disgusting. Go on.
It's true.
They'll chop your fucking head off in any other country.
You're lucky in America, boy.
Yeah, but then she just like, what she did? She's like, yeah. I'm like a little shocked that you actually know what like that's from. I'm like, did you actually watch like Dragon Ball Z? She's like, yeah, like a long time ago. I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, that's cool. And like that was it. Like the conversation like like dropped off. I didn't know where else to go with it.
Matt! What the fuck?
Walked back and sat down.
Oh my god.
Okay, but
That's when you ask her if she would like to see your spirit bomb.
like what?
Yeah, think about it. Think about it. Your spirit bomb. when you take your flaccid penis and you push it into your belly and then blow it out into your butthole and you poop it out. And it's like white, a little ball. And then you do it at her face.
Oh.
Nobody could survive that.
No, no one's gonna want to. She fucking kill herself.
Unless you're Vegeta.
What?
Because he's the only one that's...
Nah, you don't throw your spirit ball on a man. You spirit bomb him in it.
I found that hilarious about the whole series. The spirit bomb in that whole series doesn't kill a fucking person, yet it kills Boo.
You killed Cell?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, spirit bomb?
I know you're right, it was Gohan and
Yeah.
it was just his one-handed.
One-handed command.
Okay, we're getting into nerd shit. Let's get back to the fact
Were we always in nerd shit?
No, but we are.
Just talking about PlayStation and shit.
Yeah, but that's cool nerd shit. You guys are getting into dorky nerd shit.
It's your fantasy fucking golf over here.
Yeah, technically I'm not playing it yet. We haven't had our draft.
Jesus Christ.
Actually, I don't even know if there's not a draft for that.
You just draw a card and...
No, you just decide each week which guys you want to have. The guys can all
Dude, that's the gayest thing that's coming out of your mouth.
Just wait.
A man buffet.
I was dude, the guy with the khakis. Like, oh shit! Like,
I'll take the black
No,
one.
you get to pick. You get to do 4 guys.
Jesus.
But I can pick which 4 I get to do. Told you. Just wait. All right, Matt.
Alright, so Matt sucks.
Matt, I am seriously. Oh my god.
So what would you have done? Jeff, okay, I'm a pretty girl, okay?
Yes, well,
And I walk up, or I don't walk up to you, I'm a pretty girl.
I walk up to you.
I do Kamehameha,
Right on.
okay? You walk up to me, you say, I'm surprised you know this. And I go, yeah, I do know this. I used to watch it. What do you say next?
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I used to watch it too. What do you watch now?
One Tree Hill.
God, I love that show.
Done. You're in her underwear in 2 seconds.
You're fucking her in 2 minutes.
I want to fuck Jeff already.
I mean, Jesus Christ. It's not that fucking hard. Let me tell you what you don't do.
Hey, you don't have to, man. I already told you.
Yeah, you don't just fucking walk away.
You just go, bye-bye.
I should have.
The other thing I was going to say was, the other scenario, where I thought he was going to go with it was that he was going to say, you know, she said, yeah, I used to watch that a long time ago. And he was like, oh, I was just watching it the other day.
No.
That's like, oh,
I was just rewatching it the other day.
I got it right here with Kindle Fire.
Okay. So like last week, I forget what she did, but like it was like another like anime thing. She might have done like the Dragon Ball Z thing or something. So then like I did ask her, I'm like, do you watch any other like anime or anything like that? And she's like not like, she's like a little bit, but not really. I'm like blah blah. I'm like, and I asked her, I'm like, have you ever watched like Fooly Cooly or anything like that? And she's like, yeah, I think I've seen that, blah blah. And then she brought up the Dragon Ball Z movie. She's like, you know, there's a new Dragon Ball Z movie coming out. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, again, I'm surprised you know that. She was like, why? I'm like, cause. I'm like,
Because you seem cool.
Yeah, I'm like,
that's what you say.
I'm like, you don't seem
Because
like
you don't seem like a
person.
dork like me.
Yeah, and that's why I made it sound like, I'm like, you don't seem like you would watch that. Like,
You don't seem like you have the attention span.
Yeah. You don't say that.
You do need an attention span to watch Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, that's true.
But you don't say stuff like that.
You don't have an attitude behind it. Like,
No,
I'm
I was
surprised
just like,
you actually watched that,
no, not like that.
bitch. Like,
I was like smiling. I was just like, I'm just like surprised. I'm like, there's just another nerd in the bar. I'm like, I'm not the only one.
Let me ask you something though. When she's talking to you, is she making eye contact or is she looking around like she needs to get back to work and she can't be bothered by you?
No, she's making eye contact
With you? Because I like when you tell these stories, I imagine she's like, no, yeah, I watch Fully Cool, and she's just kind of like looking around the bar, like, does anybody else need help here? Because this guy's kind of weird, and like I'm gonna get out of here.
No.
Like he's already like got his hands like near me.
I'm not gonna fucking.
What?
What?
Did you say I'm not gonna fuck her?
No. I'm like
not at the rate you're going.
I'm at the fucking bar. Like there's no. I'm not like being creepy.
You can't reach your hand under the table and twiddle her, or is it like is it a legit bar? Like there's no poles or anything.
It's like a legit bar.
Okay, so
There's no poles for strippers to be.
it's not. It says blocked off. I don't know, man. Like I think honestly, the minute you get into an anime conversation, it's
That's
dead.
the thing. Steer it. That's why I was saying it's cool to find common ground.
Yeah,
but then steer it to what she's currently into.
you're like you actually know what that is? She's like, yeah, I used to watch this. So you're like, yeah, I used to watch that too all the time. And yeah, like you said, just like, well, you know, what are you into now? Because you infer that like I'm no longer into anime, but I'm interested in you, and I want to know what you're into now, but not anime because I'm not a dork. Then when she comes over, oops,
yeah,
she sees all your figures.
When she comes over, you say, "I'm sorry, I hang out my little brother."
Perfect. My little brother's let me borrow his room. He's staying at a friend's house.
He's already at a girlfriend's house right now.
Fucking nerd. Yeah. No, but you know what? Honestly, the room thing has never been an issue.
Yeah,
no, I don't think
never with me.
I don't
ever.
think it's that big a deal.
So I think once you get a girl to come over to your house, you think about it this way: your home is essentially a rape den. It's a rape den before it's anything else. If a woman agrees to travel to the rape den, whatever happens next is her fault.
Yeah, the onus is on her at that point.
Here's what I
She
feel
was
about
asking for it.
people's like bedrooms and shit.
Yeah.
Like if I walk into a bedroom and it's like there's like nothing on the fucking walls and like
Creepy.
it's just like one like a bed and like dressers and stuff. It's just creepy because like you're like okay like
you're just like oh god.
you're like one like you
Curdled
don't.
milk.
I feel like you know like even if you've been talking to this person for like a good like month, the minute you see a bedroom like that, you don't really know this person.
I don't know. Everything they told you is a lie.
Everything they told you is
Guaranteed.
a lie. Like apparently they're not like comfortable with themselves, like that they can't like just like express themselves. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm like my room's got like all that shit in it, but like when people come over, they're like, dude, like your room's like fucking awesome. You got all this shit in here, and I'm like, yeah. I'm like. I was just saying. I'm like
it's so cool. There's so much shit in here. It's all fucking just shit.
Not like that.
That should be your line, dude. And you're going to go, shit.
My room is like McCullen.
It's full of shit.
Full of anime girls. They just look confused.
Oh,
But see, what? Yeah, I was like, see now you it's tricky because you don't want to act like you don't know anything about anime. Like you completely hate it because then when they come over, you're a liar. Like you just lied to them and you lured them to the rape den like a beast. And girls like that, so I guess you're okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
You're fine. Never mind.
I don't really care dude, at this point.
You don't care about women anymore?
No, I'm like, I just don't like. I don't care like what they think.
Oh yeah. I don't really care about what women think either. I don't really think they can think.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think women do think.
They don't.
The way I look at it now, the way I look at it, I'm like, this woman's getting bitch about everything. I'm like, so who gives a fuck?
Honestly, that's the best outlook to have. Yeah,
It really is.
I think you should. Yeah, definitely. That should be your approach.
I'm like, this person's gonna just bitch and complain about every small little minute detail.
You should.
Right? Yes, but your goal should be to fuck her as often as you can before that becomes annoying to you.
Yeah.
Then drop her.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I do with Renee.
Good. There you go.
That's fine. Right, women are objects. Okay, we don't need to look at them like they're special or some shit like that. I don't know.
Like you're preaching to the choir.
They are a penis receptacle, is all they are.
Yeah.
Cum dumpster. That's how I refer to it.
That's really what they are.
The world really is black and white.
Yeah.
I see no other use for them. Honestly.
They can make you fucking. They can make you do.
What are you gonna do?
What do you mean, what am I gonna do?
What's your plan?
What's your 5-year plan?
Start 4,500. No.
That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, no.
You need an actual realizable goal.
Get my receipt signed at work.
Good start.
Yeah.
That's a good start.
Keep your job.
You might want to go a little lower than that, though.
Job. That might be a little too much.
Maybe a little too much. Okay, so I've had 2 interactions with the girl regarding anime, right?
Yes.
Okay, so where are you going from here?
Nowhere fast.
Yeah, nowhere fast because. No.
No?
Cause then, remember I heard she was like not in, or she wasn't ready to be in a committed relationship.
Every girl's
That's
ready.
exactly
Because
what
she's
you
like-
want. You do not want a girl in a committed relationship right now.
And every girl says that, and
Yeah,
every girl does not.
And
mean that.
every girl immediately finds somebody that they get into a committed relationship with.
Yeah.
That's
So-
that's a bullshit like little tactic. That's what they say to people they're not interested in.
I guess.
Because I was like, you're not gonna be like, no, you know what, I'm just trying to take things slow, and then some hot bombshell like your perfect woman walks by, and it's just like, hey, like you look like I want to like be with you, and you're just like, fuck yeah, like
Yeah, exactly.
let's do it right now, let's do it right here,
Yeah.
in the middle of the mall. Fuck it, who cares?
Yeah, who fucking cares? Fuck. I'm the hottest woman in the world.
Dude, the perfect woman is the woman that would just fucking unzip your drawers right there and wherever you are, it doesn't matter, and just blow you until you blow.
Right. At your inauguration.
As I'm on stage receiving my master's degree, and the dean hands that to me, and he shakes my hand, my girlfriend is just blowing me under the gown.
Yeah.
The whole world to see. Just fucking your proudest moment.
Oh yeah, dude.
I did it! I came all over her face.
How would you not just be so excited at that moment that was happening?
Graduation hat up in the air, 80s pose, fucking.
Yeah, dude, I would like
Pokemon
jump
Edge
in the
catch
air
him, like,
while she's still got me. Lift her off the ground.
She's like, ah!
Somebody snaps the picture right at that moment. That thing's poster size going up on my
I was-
wall in the living room.
I was telling Takira, which I think I upset her a little bit, but I was telling her like
Good.
do your job as a man.
Yeah, duh. Yeah, you have to bring him down a peg a little bit.
Yeah.
But sometimes I was like, you know, like I really wish that like I had a girlfriend who had no gag reflex, who just fucking just down on it, just fucking all the way down,
Oh, yeah, deep throating is
just
the best.
throating.
Mm.
And I was like, there's a lot. And then I thought about it some more. And I was like, there's a lot of things that like I wish like I had like my
That a
girlfriend could do.
girlfriend could do all sorts of stuff that you can't do.
It's just fucking, I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't even think of it. Like I would just want a girlfriend who would just like surprise me every day with something I never even thought of
Right.
sexually.
Yeah.
I don't care about anything else.
Fuck.
I want a girlfriend who just like in the middle of the night just fucking just starts blowing me for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
I wake up like, whoa, what the fucking, and then just like, oh god, yeah. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Just
yeah. Trust me, I know.
we're playing a video game and she's just like, oh, excuse me for a second, and you're like, what? And she's like, oh, don't pause it. You keep playing your game and enjoying yourself. I'm just gonna blow you right now. And just unzip your fucking just starts.
Hold on though. What if you're on like the master boss at the end of Final Fantasy like 16 and you're just like
Now, it don't
you're
matter.
so
getting
close to
BJ.
being that boss.
Yeah, you're also so close to beating that bow. So if you know what I mean.
And how do you know you won't play better?
Whoa, that's true.
Your fucking reflexes are sharp. You're like, god damn it! Oh, and like time constraints, adrenaline, all that shit coming into play. No, you'll probably fail. But you'll blow the biggest load.
Yeah, exactly. Like you'll fail with the biggest smile on your face.
It's fucking. I lost.
And then you'll beat her face in
The controller.
for making you fucking lose. Because the euphoria of the moment is gone.
Yeah. You'll have that fucking DualShock 4 print all over her face. Crying. Broken teeth.
It's like right after you like
Broken teeth. Speaking of which, we need to talk about. Food.
Oh, okay.
We should do that now.
What?
We're transitioning into the food. So we went to Applebee's.
Wait, what?
Remember, he's got an agenda.
This is so
Weird
weird.
agenda.
Okay, go ahead.
It's not weird talking about blowing, eating, snacking on stuff.
Yeah, I mean it
Alright,
correlates.
Yeah.
Applebee's.
And Applebee's food is basically just a pile of semen.
It's basically just a load in your mouth.
It's sour, has no real texture. It's just kind of ugh,
I mean, I had the mashed potatoes.
hard to swallow.
It was pretty similar.
Okay, man.
Kind of lumpy and
Oh god, very potatoey.
My stomach's starting to hurt now.
Matt's having memory recall.
Matt had the potatoes. He had
And the fries.
mashed potato, or he had the baked potato and the fries.
It's
like-
fucking potato inside of potatoes.
This is so stupid, dude. What the fuck was that? Like, seriously, I'd like a baked potato. We can get another side. Oh, what else do you have? No. They don't even matter.
He's
He's just waiting. He doesn't care about it. He's waiting for it to say
It's like-
French fries so that he can say, I'll take the French fries.
He's just thumbing through them like, no. There we go, this one right here.
Yeah, I'll take some more potatoes, please. different form, though.
This turkey, cut them up into little sticks.
Fry them for me.
Fry 'em, please. Here we go.
It's totally different, though.
You gone, bitch. Okay. So we ate at Applebee's, and I had a cheeseburger with bacon on it, so a bacon cheeseburger. I had fries and a Pepsi, and it was all right. I really just want to talk about the horse face girl.
Yeah, we will talk about the
Okay.
horse face girl.
You need to quit.
Yeah, I mean, as usual, Applebee's is just right middle of the road. Isn't terrible. Isn't good. It's
just-
nourishment.
Yeah, it really is.
It's pretty much all it is.
Yeah.
All right, so I had the 9-ounce sirloin with shrimp, which was the weirdest combination. I mean, I guess surf and turf, but I never really eat that, so it just seemed weird to me because it wasn't like his, which was a steak with a side of shrimp. It was like a steak with shrimp on top of the steak, covered in a scampi sauce, and then with Parmesan cheese melted over the top of it.
Okay.
It tasted okay.
It looked like shit though.
It was weird.
Yeah.
Like, the combination is weird.
Yeah, because like Parmesan, Italian,
Yeah.
shrimp, Puerto Rican, steak, Texan. It's just a whole like whoa, where do I belong?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't know.
Skimpy sauce.
Yeah, skimpy sauce. Barely any there.
It really skimped you on that skimpy sauce.
Yeah. And then I had the mashed potatoes, and I
Mhm.
had the seasonal vegetables.
Seasoned vegetables
No,
or seasonal?
That's what they're actually called. Seasonal vegetables, because it does change with the season. Depending on what's actually riper in season, they will actually cut it up.
Sure.
Although every time I've ever ordered it, any time I've ever gone to anywhere that has seasonal vegetables, it is always broccoli, carrots, and squash.
Yeah.
So apparently, it's always in season. So
It
I
is.
don't understand
Broccoli's
why
always
it's
in
called
season.
seasonal vegetables.
That's why.
Just vegetables.
Because it's
motherfucker.
always in season.
Just steamed fucking vegetables. That's
Yeah.
all you have to say. So I ate the broccoli, I ate a couple of the carrots because they were the only ones that were fully cooked. The others were like super hard.
Mm.
And then I don't like squash, so I didn't eat that shit.
Yeah.
And I had a Dr. Pepper
To drown it all down.
to just wash that shit out of my mouth. There, Matt.
This is your turn?
Right. I had the 9-ounce sirloin with grilled shrimp, baked potato with butter, and french fries.
With butter. Jesus Christ. And a Dr. Pepper.
And a Dr. Pepper.
I thought the shrimp tasted like shit.
Probably wasn't deep
It
in.
tasted like rubber fucking
It
shrimp.
really did.
I mean, I can't expect Applebee's to have, good quality seafood, though. So.
What? Seriously?
I felt like for the price we could have gone to fucking like Saltgrass Steakhouse for that. Like,
Not for that price. My meal was $12.
No, I mean,
My
dude,
total
meal
bill
like
was 12.
20.
yeah, mine was 20.
Don't order a steak.
Yeah, I mean, it's just good. Well, you also got the fucking shrimp on the side. That
Yeah,
added
that
some.
too. But
Not to mention you doubled up on potatoes. I'm sure they charged
still, it
you.
was like $13.99
Okay.
plus the drink. So that's like $20.
This is a $6 Dr. Pepper? That would be the best fucking Dr. Pepper I've ever had in my life.
No, it's like,
The fuck?
This is the best. This is the best thing I had at Applebee's. My drink.
Probably true.
Okay, horse face.
Okay, so... well, I'm going to talk about the waitress, too.
Why?
She's kind of cool.
Okay.
In that kind of, you know...
Shitty way.
Well, not shitty way, but... It was in the kind of,
sarcastic, dry.
Yeah, sort of, but I think I was thinking more of like...
Dry?
Wow. Matt, they can't see that. They just think you made the stupidest comment.
Well, that too.
Ever.
That too, but...
Especially when none of us laughed. We just
we're just like, what the
fuck is this weird?
Jesus. No, I don't know. She seemed like, and I guess it's just because she seemed used to me. That's like the impression I got.
She just didn't
Like
give a
she'd
shit.
been around the block a little bit.
She didn't give a
I
shit.
don't understand what you're saying. Like, are you talking sex-wise, drugs? Like, what are you talking about?
All of the above.
Just
Probably.
like experience,
Yeah,
experienced a lot.
Just
Kind of fucking dip your toe and everything.
pretty much.
Yeah, I got that impression too.
Yeah.
I got the impression that if I slid her like a fucking 50, she'd do anything.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. And I don't even think it had to be a 50.
No, I was saying 50 that she'll do anything all day.
Well, maybe.
I think for like the $10 she'll fucking
Yeah, I was
blow
gonna
you
say.
under the table or something.
Yeah, I had $10 on me, and
You should have tried
I
it.
should have. She probably would have done it.
She probably would have.
She had a little banter going with us.
Yeah. Give her that little like ugly look when she spilled the mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Which was obviously as an analogy, a metaphor for, hey, you know, I spilled the mayonnaise on you. You should reciprocate and spill your mayonnaise on me.
Right, and I would.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. The horse face girl kind of killed the mood for me.
She really did. In the corner, just fucking staring at those horse eyes.
Oh my god, dude! She had horse eyes. She had horse face. She had horse teeth.
Horse hair.
And
a horse body.
And potentially a horse cock.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
You really can't. There's nothing to say beyond what you've already said.
Right, I know.
There was a
I'm
girl.
just trying to like paint the picture.
Well, here's
Okay.
Bob Ross painting for you.
You use the brush. Go.
So
Paint a little happy tree. Come on.
there's a little boy. He wasn't that little. He was a fat little fucker. There's this fat boy fucker sitting there, and okay, so there's a couple, boyfriend and girlfriend,
boyfriend,
younger.
girlfriend. They look like they were in high school.
Yeah, maybe just touching into that freshman college.
I don't think so. She did not look old enough to be that.
But
He
dude, with
looked
horses,
like
you
maybe.
can't tell.
No, you can really tell how old the horse is. Look at the teeth. Got the rings.
Okay, that's true. Okay, so they're high school. So they get seated at Applebee's. You assume they're on a date.
They had to be on a date because they were sitting side by side.
Strange, first of all, that you're taking your horse out on a date.
Well,
And then just second of all, Applebee's? Really? Like, you couldn't pick a better place. Like, not even Olive Garden?
well, I feel like when you're in high school,
Applebee's is the
Applebee's
shit.
actually is like it's the top tier because it's pretty.
I feel like you can go to Olive Garden on a nice little date.
I agree with that, and I think they probably do. But people like to mix it up sometimes, and I think Applebee's is a good.
I have a feeling they've been out like for a while. Like they've been going out for a while because they dress like shit.
I had that
Yeah,
feeling
no,
too,
I agree.
which makes it even stranger that they had to sit next to each other and not across from each other.
I always feel weird if I'm like sitting next to the person. If there's like just two empty seats like next.
I know, because
across
like
from me.
What the?
Yeah, I know.
Who's the
I
fucking is invisible Barack Obama there and fucking what's his
That's
face?
just weird to me. Like, if I'm like talking to somebody, I want to be like across, like looking at them, not like side to
Takira
side.
tries to do that with me, like sit next to me. I'm like, don't sit next to me, goddammit! Like I'm gonna talk to you.
Right.
Like if I'm, well, it's like I don't want to talk to you, but like you're going to talk to me. Like you're a girl. I know you're
Well,
gonna
it's just
do
like
it.
that's just like
Sit across from me.
inconvenient because then you're like trying
craning your
to.
neck, and you're like, ah,
Well,
fuck.
like you're trying to eat. Now you got like this bitch over here, like with the goddamn arms like waving around, trying to cut my goddamn steak.
And she's bumping your
Yeah,
elbow.
She's like bumping my elbow. I can't put this fucking steak in my mouth because my arms like being hit.
I just thought it was weird because like
It just is.
when you've been dating for a while,
Because
little
you got-
cutesy shit, like you don't have to do that anymore.
But then you got like everybody else
Yeah, I
looking
agree.
around like, oh, they're gonna have like another party join them for like a double date or like, you know, group of friends hanging out.
I'd be pissed.
Nobody shows up. They're like, man, these people don't have any fucking friends. That's weird.
Well, I'd be pissed because I'd be like, what the fuck? Like you took up a 4-person table, you
Yeah.
only sat on one side.
Yeah.
I'm a party of 2. Why don't we just fucking plop down in those seats and fucking enjoy our dinner with you guys?
Yeah.
I don't want to wait 10 minutes at Applebee's. That's outrageous.
It is outrageous.
That was fucking outrageous. I was outraged. Granted, we sat there for 1 second, but I was outraged.
I was outraged that they quoted me 10 fucking minutes.
You know what? That actually pisses me off even more. Don't give the illusion like Applebee's is busy. Like it's packed.
Yeah,
On a Friday night?
Yeah, no.
Nah. She's like, it's about a 10-minute wait. Is that okay? And we're like, sure, honey, whatever. We'll be up in a second. Like, I shouldn't even sit. I know where this is going. She's like, okay, our old 80-year-old fucking grandmother was just cleaning your table.
Dude.
Oh,
What
looks
the
like she's
fuck?
still cleaning it while you're trying to stand there and get in your seat.
That was fucking weird.
That was rude, is what that was.
Oh, how dare you?
You old fucking bitch.
Oh.
Yeah. We should have killed her.
Dude, she was
some
so
people
old.
just need to learn that they're not useful anymore and just fucking die already.
Dude, Grandpa? Seriously?
Nice, dude.
He's gonna go
Nice.
crawl under his bed and just fucking turn to fucking liquid or dust. Or,
Find a
Dust.
corpse under his bed.
hey, who cares, man? Whatever.
You're like, where's Grandpa? I don't know. We were walking out to Walgreens. Said come back for 3 days.
Fucking just find him on the side of the road like an armadillo all rolled up and dried out. Little sack of bones. Looks like something that you'd find in fucking Baldur's Gate.
I imagine him to be Luke Skywalker's parents, all like charred,
That's right.
charred and shit.
Yeah.
They weren't his parents, that was his Aunt Mel.
Well, yeah,
Idiot.
whatever.
Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru, thank you.
Wow. You making fun of us for
I
talking
know,
dork
man.
shit?
Because Star Wars is cool. Dragon Ball
No.
Z is not.
Star Wars was cool.
Star Wars is still cool.
In 1971, it was cool.
It wasn't around in 1971,
Which is
motherfucker.
why it was cool. Hipster burned. You bitch.
No. Star Wars is still cool.
No, it was cool before it was even out. I knew about Star Wars before,
That's true.
before it came out.
I saw it when it was an independent film.
Dude, I read the book first, back when it was just a manuscript. Yep. When did Star Wars come out? 77? There you go. That's when it was cool. No, when did Emperor Strikes Back come out?
80.
1980s when Star Wars was cool. It was never cool after that.
It's still cool. It wasn't as cool, but that was the height of its cool.
Yeah.
But it's still pretty cool. Just saying.
Yeah. So, Horseface killed the mood.
Yeah, she did. Luckily, I'd already eaten. Otherwise, I might not have been able to finish my meal.
Well, that's
You
worse
didn't even have to
than
look at her though.
That's true.
You were like, I had to look at that goddamn thing eat.
And watching it eat was something else.
I thought she was gonna start gnawing on the table and like kicking her feet.
Oh yeah, women do that.
Trying to kick up some dirt, you know, in their position.
She's getting ready to mount the guy or what?
No, you know how forces are. They just like trot and shit. And they like kick up dirt and shit, and then they start like breathing through their nostrils. If she started doing that shit, I would smack that bitch.
Yeah. I have a large fucking celery stalk in her mouth.
Fucking apple. I would place an apple between those teeth and fucking just roundhouse kick that goddamn thing in.
I would have made her bite the apple. Why don't fucking stop top of her head?
I thought she was gonna start doing that shit too. Her lips.
God.
Oh my god, dude.
And that dude's just like, oh fuck, I'm gonna get laid tonight.
I know, dude. How is that guy just like looking at her like, yeah?
He's looking
Told
around,
you.
but then he's looking around at all of us too, like, fuck, what's up? Like, I'm the shit. Like, y'all are nutting. I'm
Well,
like,
because we were 3 dudes sitting there, and so he thought he was
dude,
better than us.
it doesn't matter. Even if we were all gay with each other, all 3 of us individually are better looking than that dude's
Oh yeah, I
girlfriend.
know.
Mhm.
We are. But
To a straight man, we're still better looking than his girlfriend.
yeah, that's probably true.
Mhm.
Well, like I said, she probably just gives the best head ever.
Yeah, but with those
Yeah.
horse teeth, I feel like she'd shred something.
No, I mean you can teach horses how to do it.
But she'll think it's a carrot, and she'll just fucking try to bite it.
No, you can train them.
We should have walked
Takes
up
a lot
to
of
that dude,
sugar
just like,
cubes and
just
encouragement.
should have walked up to him, and be like, sir, like, just so you know, like, I don't think bestiality is legal in Texas.
Of course
Sir,
it is.
Sir, you're not allowed to have your horse in here.
Oh my goodness, Sarah Jessica Parker, can I get your picture, please?
Exactly.
That's what we should have done.
That is true. Yeah.
And then she would have been like, what? And she'd been all confused, and then he'd be like, you look like a horse, you fucking bitch. And then just punched her right in the nose.
Yeah.
We should have like put like
That would have went over well.
That would have gone over really well.
Called her a nigger baby and slapped her.
oh yeah, can't believe that actually happened.
Can't believe he called him that.
I can't believe the baby.
Oh, who cares, dude? Babies
Yeah.
deserve to get hit. They're fucking
Dude,
wild.
because I saw that story like at Frisco Bar, I was on the TV, I'm like drinking and shit, and I just see it, I just busted out laughing. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm like, that's like the funniest shit. I'm like, I couldn't even like write that. I'm like, I could write, like, somebody smacking the baby or something, but I'm like, just the fact that he felt the need to add that, shut your baby up. Oh man, how old was that kid? Like 6 months old or something? I think
Was it?
I think it was. I don't
Fuck.
even think it was like a year old.
But see, that's not that bad because people are like, oh my god, I can't believe he slapped it. I'm like, yeah, but you know how many parents drop their babies?
Well,
Yeah. Why do you think so many retarded people drop
I
it
think-
square in its head?
I think once you get to like a certain age, like you should know like what like good behavior and bad behavior is. And if your parents don't discipline you, like I have the right to fucking whoop the shit out of you. Or at least smack the shit out of you. Like good old like Looney Tunes slap where you just like fucking
Well,
back and forth.
here's what I think we should do then. We should all just be given Google Glass,
Yeah.
and we should be able to just record all of our interactions with other people, and then we can have evidence that this person was being a jackass.
Mm-hmm.
And say, okay, Glass, is this guy being a jackass?
Yes.
And then, bloop, yes, he is.
Yahoo Answers again.
Yeah.
And then you
Can I slap him? And it says, please wait. Like it's searching through the Constitution. Da, 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 da. And you're sitting there like, okay, it's got some elevator music playing. It's nice, it's soothing, whatever.
There's music.
Bloop, and he comes back and he's like, we're sorry, we haven't found any evidence to suggest that you cannot slap this baby.
Exactly. There are no slap statutes.
Yeah. Although we don't recommend it, like blah blah. That's this whole thing. Bottom line, you can hit it. Like there's no law that says you can't hit another person's baby.
Right.
You can't fuck it
No.
if you're married.
Okay. Yeah.
But there's nothing in the Constitution about fucking a baby.
No, there's not anything explicitly stated in the Constitution. Therefore, it's open game for anything you want to do. Anything that's not spelled out specifically. I'm a strict constitutionalist.
Yeah.
So anything that's not
I'm
specifically
a liberal
said-
hippie. A liberal hippie communist asshole.
Sorry.
What?
That was him.
The fuck was that, dude?
That was like my stomach. That wasn't even like a fucking fart. That was just like weird.
No, that's-
From all the potatoes you fucking idiot.
Dude, that was the most delicious plate of potatoes I've ever had.
Yes, I'll take the potato plate. Side of potatoes. And I'll take some french fries on top of that.
Oh, can you say
There
French
you go.
fries?
Potato soup as well. And I'll take a potato salad.
Wasn't there one night where we had like grilled chicken with the side of pasta with the side of pasta?
Probably.
There was.
I'm sure.
Because we had like
many
we had like
weird
Bertoli's pasta with like another pasta and chicken.
Well, you guys had the chicken with the side of chicken.
Yeah.
On one of the podcasts.
Do we
One of the
really?
first ones.
Well,
It was like chicken, and then you also had like, I think it was a chicken pasta.
It's a chicken pasta, yeah.
And so you had chicken with a side of chicken pasta.
And then a side of brats. Bratwurst. We have that all the time. Chicken and brats.
So weird.
You know, when my family cooks the way they do, whatever, man. The quality's not good, the quantity has to be.
It's true. That is true.
Yeah, dude. That pisses me off.
Fucking box chicken.
Not even that, just the fact that he keeps the damn chicken on the grill for so long. He's like, you gotta make sure it's like cooked all the way. I'm like, it's fucking cooked all the way, god damn.
And it's also like, I'm not a fucking tart either. If I cut into it and it's pink, I'm not gonna eat it. Paco will eat it, but that's fine.
He microwaved that fucking brat.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
He still ate it.
microwaved
He microwaved something today.
What did he microwave?
God knows what he fucking microwaved.
He was microwaving something.
Hopefully not my steaks that I bought. Oh my god, I'd fucking like, I would no, not probably, I would fucking, I'd look, see the steak missing, and I'd just be like, fucking, just put it up and walk right straight over to him, just start fucking wailing on his face. And then when Dad come home, and just be like, hey, blood like dripping all over my fucking knuckles, his dead body right behind me, just be like, you made me do it. You made me do it.
Exactly. Look, here, look what my Google Glass found.
Just walk in, you should be like, goddamn raccoons, man, we got a problem back here. Okay.
What happened to your hand? I fucking fought one of the raccoons off.
The raccoon,
You
man.
might have
shit out of-
rabies.
Shit. Pounded that little raccoon's fucking face in.
He's got two black eyes now.
They can be like, well, what? They'd be like, well, why? They'd be like, why is there half microwave brat in the microwave? Like, well, you asked the raccoon.
Raccoon
That's what
hungry.
the whole
You
fight
see-
was about.
You seen over the hedge? The fuck, I don't know what they're making.
He got the park up and decided to make a brat in the microwave. I saw it. I was like, oh fuck no.
I pounded his little ass with my fist. Alright.
And I pounded it for so long. That's why I had the black eyes, because I was tired.
Yeah, what are we on time?
Hour and 27 minutes.
Wrap it up.
Well, then again,
Alright, get going. Alright.
get another tail. Oh my god.
Fuck, we fucking.
Why you gotta get going? So you can listen to Stephanie,
What
like,
is this bullshit, man?
You gotta go too. You gotta talk to her about your house and stuff.
I already talked to her on the phone. She's.
No, but she wants to see you in person.
Oh,
Don't
I'm
do
sure
that.
she does, but
What house?
bitch can fucking wait.
what house?
You bought a house.
Oh, we got a house.
Oh, you buy a house?
Well, we didn't buy it. We're renting it. But we got approved for it today.
Is it the one with the pool?
No, we did not get the one with the pool, but
What the
it
fuck,
has
Jeff?
a community pool right across the street from my house.
Dude,
So-
community pools are disgusting.
Plus, this is a bigger house than the other one was.
Probably because the damn pool
Probably.
took up space.
Well, no. But it didn't take up interior space.
How do you know?
Because I would have taken the house that had a indoor and outdoor pool.
That would have been fucking sweet.
My uncle had one when they lived in Tampa, Florida.
Bullshit.
They had an indoor-outdoor pool that
See,
had the
that's pretty
glass
much-
thing that came down.
What?
You could actually swim. And then the outdoor ones, since there's so many bugs and shit, they have the nice big netting thing, like a huge,
What the
almost like a greenhouse out there.
fuck?
But
That's
yeah, you could
awesome.
swim underneath it and go into the house. It's pretty cool.
That's fucking sweet, dude.
That's
Yeah.
pretty much like having a baked potato with a side of fries.
It's like having a pool
But
everywhere.
more awesome.
What? Let me
Do
ask
they
you this: why don't
do
they
have a
just make
slide from their
a
bedroom?
house that's just all pool?
Holy
Whoa!
shit.
Shit, mind blown because you couldn't plug any electronics.
Well, no, you would just get. You would they have
Waterproof
yeah,
electronics.
waterproof electronics. I mean, they have
Right.
their phone. I mean,
Sorry.
Hold on.
I'm sorry.
Fuck.
Mineral.
Oh shit, you swim in mineral water all day. It's good for your skin.
Mm.
Don't quote me on that. It might be acidic.
Pretty sure it's acidic. No,
I don't think it
I
is.
don't think so. Because I think if you drank it, you would probably have some problems.
It'd probably burn through the fucking computer components if it was acidic.
Probably.
If I could, I would totally do that. Have my computer running.
If you just have like pure water, like just like pure water, Your electronics would be fine. It's all the minerals inside that make it
I don't believe that.
fucked up.
I don't believe you. We'll
It's
test
all-
this later.
it's all the
I'll pour
it's
a
all the-
glass of water in your computer later. See what happens.
I'll pour it onto Kara's computer.
Yeah.
See what happens.
It's got the little windows. I can see how high the water is.
Exactly.
Does it look clear?
All
Put
right,
a fish
it got up halfway and then it shorted out. So
I put a fish in there. He's swimming around. Oh, he dead.
yeah, that's what it'd be. It'd be like the canary in the coal mine. That's like how you know.
All right. Did you see the meteorite that crashed in Russia?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
That was pretty awesome.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I wish it had done a lot more damage.
I wish it had wiped out the Russians like it wiped out the
That would
dinosaurs.
have been pretty fucking sweet. I'm just saying.
Maybe a little bit of North Korea too if it like fucking
Yeah, why
broke
not?
off into some.
That would have been awesome.
What they say like the force of that thing was? They said it was like a couple like Hiroshima bombs.
Yeah.
I'm like, Jesus. But then the crater was only like...
Because it hit an ice lake.
Yeah.
I know. Well, it exploded like over
Yeah, it
Yeah.
exploded.
Russia.
It left a fucking trail of fire in the sky. That was pretty sweet.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, I wish it like had not actually like exploded and like the full force of it had really come down and just like leveled Russia completely.
Just rained terror upon the world.
Would have been
See, like, 'cause when shit like that happens, I'm like, yep, I'm like, that's how, like, all your mythologies are born. When shit like that happens, people are like, holy fuck, like, what the hell?
yeah. Well, I mean,
And they start, like,
that was
panicking
Zeus
and
throwing
shit.
the lightning bolt down.
Yep.
Makes
You
sense.
see all the people now, like, think it's like a fucking UFO. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like,
Well, Matt, the Saiyans came in a pod. Go ask Brittany about this. She'll back me up. It's true. It's true.
Better get on that.
They got on that Hiroshima bomb.
Yeah, just start talking. That's all you gotta do.
Maybe don't talk so much.
No, well, okay. Let me amend that. Get her talking.
Yeah.
Listen.
try.
That's how you do it.
She's not very talkative, though.
That's what I said. Talk to me, Brittany. Talk to me.
So entertain me.
She goes, about what? Anything, baby girl?
Anything. What would
Entertain
you-
me.
She's not a dancing monkey, dude.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Or, well, we never seen her.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Is
true.
she?
Yeah, did you get a picture yet?
Dancing monkey? She's a little
Is she a
monkey.
horse face girl?
No. Probably.
No.
Huh.
Alright, we need to wrap this up.
Horse face when I see
Alright, 3stuffguys@gmail.com is our email. Shoot us emails. 3stuffguys.libsyn.com is our temporary webpage because we don't have any other webpages. That app, I don't know when the fuck that thing's coming out, dude. Like, they approved it and it's just like fucking in the ether somewhere. So,
Okay.
whatever. Yeah, go to the Libsyn.com webpage thing. You can find all the Facebook and YouTube and shit on there. So, don't waste my fucking time. But you can go to Facebook.com/3stuffguys or Twitter.com/3stuffguys or YouTube.com/3stuffguys if you want. Want to do any of that? Oh, number 3 for all these. Don't spell it out, Matt. And when Matt is ready to hit that end button, we are ready to roll. And Hakuna Matata.